All right, so I know I was supposed to put up a Sunday Soul Session video yesterday, but ever since I released that first one, God has been taking me on a journey and working on me with some things in my life. And I've just been like getting really engulfed in Him. And ever since I released that video, I realized it's a lot of things in my life that I have been like dealing with for a long time now. And when I released The House That Built Pain, I received so many messages from people and so much love, and people that I had no idea had been through that. And I'm just grateful that, you know, I was able to touch so many people with that video and inspire them. Hello, sun, shine upon me. Yes. I was grateful that I was able to, you know, touch so many people and help them begin a place of healing, or even just remind them, or just them reflecting how they had suppressed that part of their life, and it introduced them to a door of healing. And I'm very grateful for that. And I'm praying for everyone that has been touched by it. But for me, it just felt like God started pulling me in a different direction with this Ugly Forever Unapologetic Guide to Loving Yourself Forever reboot. Because this is actually not new. This was birthed back in 2015 as a blog. And the blog did really well, but it got pushed to the back burner. And for years I had been trying to figure out what to do with that baby. And here we are with the reboot. And even in the reboot, it appears to be a reboot. But that's fine. I'm just going with the flow of whatever I'm being led to do. There will still be Sunday Soul Sessions, but this week, God had to remind me, because I was trying to understand why I was led to lead off with that, because I'm trying to do this thing in phases. And it was almost like God had to remind me that these things that I'm going through right now is baby food compared to what He has brought me through in my life. That's why I tell people, don't judge my life. I know I don't look like what I've been through. But don't judge me off of how I look, how I carry myself. Don't judge me behind my appearance. Don't look at my parents and then look at me and think, oh, she's probably... Listen, everybody has to go through their own journey and their own story and their own struggles. I didn't meet God in church. That is clear to me now. I didn't meet Him there. Even though I've been in church all my life, I didn't meet Him there. I knew about Him. I had to learn the Bible because I came up in the old school church. We had to learn the books of the Bible. We had Bibles. We didn't have apps. You had to know how to find it. They didn't want us going to the table of contents. We had to know the order, where to find stuff, right? I came up in a different world of church. But I didn't meet God there. I didn't meet Him until I was going through things as what I described in The House That Pain Built. I didn't meet Him until I was in some situations where things I couldn't even talk to my mama and my daddy about. That's where I met God. Some deep, dark stuff. I met Him there. In the moments where all I could do was just call on Him. And He brought me through those moments. So this time frame has just been reminding me that the things that are happening right now, I shouldn't even be losing my mind over it, which I'm not. At first, I thought I was. But what I'm going through right now is nothing. He like, girl, I answered your prayers before. This stuff you praying about right now, go on and get this to me so I can work it out. The stuff that He has carried me through before, the prayers before, this is nothing. Like, He can turn this thing around in no time. This is you remember the prayers that you prayed about this situation. Give it to me and leave me alone about it. There's some other things I need you to do. I got that. That's already under control. That ain't nothing for me. None of this stuff is nothing for God. Like, because he's God. That's it. He's God. So everything is simple for him. Everything is easy. He created all of this. Everything is simple. But if he done brought me through so many worse things, I don't even know how to phrase that. Surprisingly, I be writing stuff and my English is not always the best, but I'm me. Here I am. He has brought me through so much. There shouldn't even be a concern in this moment for me with this season that I'm in. Because of what I prayed. I already know what I prayed. God will literally give you everything that you desire. But we have to be obedient. That's where we all fall short. And that's something that I am learning right now. It's been times that I've been back into the same type of situations over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, Lord, what am I missing? Honestly, at some point I'm like, God, why me? Why this keep happening? Why I lose this job? You gave me this job and then what? To finally where I was like, okay, Lord, you keep putting me back in this position. What am I missing? It's something I'm missing. And I finally get it. He don't ask much of us. Believe him, trust him, have faith, and this is where we all mess up. Obedience. They say obedience is better than sacrifice. But there's obedience in the sacrifice. The obedience is in the sacrifice. We have to be obedient. How do we be obedient? Believe in God and trust him. Have faith. When you trust him with everything. Everything. I don't care what it is. Everything. Everything. Trust him with everything. Everything. Have faith. They talk about mustard seed faith. Mustard seeds are tiny, but that little bitty seed is potent. Them referencing the mustard seed is not about the size. It's the potency of that little bitty seed. It's potent. Go get a mustard seed and pop it in your mouth. It's potent. Be obedient. Believe him, trust him, have faith, and obedient. Obedience. That's where we fall short. Because in your trusting God, no matter what situation you face, will you be obedient in your trusting of me? Lord, you gave me the job, but it still seemed like I got more bills than money. I know I prayed for this job. I trusted you for this job, but I'm still struggling. Are you going to still be obedient to him? Or are you going to be like, whatever, forget this. Let me go hustle and go do something else. You going to still have faith? Don't forget, faith without works is dead. So if you have faith, all of the other stuff should be falling into line under it. I got faith. So if God tells me to trust him and do this and do that and do this, you have to have faith in him telling you to do those things, that it's going to work. But you have to be obedient and do it. Obedience. That's the bottom line. He will literally give you everything. I'm praying. I've been praying for this person. Forget this. I'm not going to keep praying. I'm done. Because you ain't doing it in the time frame that I want. I'm moving on to something else. You're not obedient. He told you to pray. Keep praying. Keep praying. Keep doing what God told you to do. Be obedient. That's the biggest thing. Because it's hard. Because we're so used to things happening quick. Microwave society. And sometimes God will give you that suddenly blessing where something just suddenly happens. But sometimes it takes a little bit more because he has to make sure that you trust him. He got to make sure that your faith is real, especially if you're a person that's just been running back and forth, that hasn't stayed committed. to anything, he got to make sure. Are you chasing me or are you chasing the blessing? Are you chasing God or are you chasing what he can do for you? He'll give you everything. But the obedience is chasing him. All right, I heard your prayer. I know what you want. I know the desires of your heart. I also know what you need. I'll give you that. But he's not going to keep letting you use him. He finally give you the blessing. Now you like, oh, thanks God. Now you back to doing what you've been doing. You back to doing whatever. Like you brought this in your life on your own. Now you back to doing whatever. Tampering with whatever. Tampering with the devil. Tampering with the streets. Tampering with. And that's not to say that he won't accept you back. Because he will accept you back every single time. But every time, it's going to be a little bit more in your journey to see how obedient you're going to be. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, God. I hear you. Don't fumble the blessing. Don't fumble the bag. I ain't going to don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. I was chasing the blessings. I was chasing the blessings. And I can be real in saying that. I didn't realize it. I didn't understand. I didn't realize it. I was chasing the blessings. You want me to chase him? Got it. Understood. Understood. Even in that, though, the stuff that I'm praying for, it's already done. He's working it out. But even in this time, I have to build my strength. So when it comes back, I don't lose sight of him. Because he has to be the center. Don't praise the blessing, praise him. Don't chase the blessing, chase him. As long as you're chasing him, everything else is going to fall in line. Trust God. Have faith. Believe his word. Spend time with him. And be obedient to his word. Be obedient. Don't give up. He ain't giving up on you, and he accepts you back every single time you run off. We can dive a little more deeper in this another time. Hopefully somebody has received something from this. But God just led me to do something a little bit different. Take this as your Monday soul session. Sunday soul sessions will be back along with other things. But I hope that this blessed somebody today. And chase God. Be obedient. That's all I got. Thanks for all of the love on my poetry. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.